Oh, let me add a poll. Oh. Oh, where is it going? Maybe. Oh, 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 where'd it go? Okay. What am I? I don't know. Asking me, what am I? What are you? What are you? I don't know what I am. I'm a goblin. I don't know what kind of question. I gotta figure out how this works. How does this work? I guess once it's gone, it's gone. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum to you. Hello, Tara. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great morning. And to the people out there who don't have African American friends or family, why not? Why don't you have black friends? Hello, Amor. Hello, Aisha. How you doing? Good morning. Why don't y'all have black friends or whatever? Why don't y'all? It's not a bad thing, you know. Or maybe you live in an area where there's not a lot of black people. Maybe that's what it is. But I challenge you to go out in the world and make you some black friends. Find you some black people to talk to break bread with. I challenge you. find you some people to hang out with. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I got that one. Now I got new. Oh, twists. Oh, this is cute. This is a new lip gloss. Look at the color. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Aisha. This is a new lip stain. This is a lip stain. It's completely dry. It's very dry. It's not liquid. Ah, I love it. This is cute. And then the little bottle is cute. The little, look at that. That's cute. So let me tell you something. I experimented and I did my own hair. Okay. No, it doesn't mean that it's a stain. It's not a peel off stain. It's just that it's what is it? It's like a dry lip oil. You know what I mean? Like a lip gloss, but dry. It's cute. But anyway, I did my own hair, okay? It was an experiment, right? I did my own hair. It cost me some hours to do this, right? I messed it up. It's all the way messed up. But you know what? Trial and error. Trial and error. There's nothing wrong with messing stuff up. Next time you know to do better. You know to try, you know to do it differently. And actually, I like the process of doing my hair, but I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again in 2 weeks or in a week or so, maybe next weekend. I'll try a whole new, I'll try it again to get it how I want it. Because this ain't how, this is so wrong. I have jacked this whole hairdo up. This hair is just, is not how it was supposed to go. It was not, this was not how it was supposed to be, but here we are. At least I can put it in a ponytail. I can put it in a ponytail and stuff like that, so that's the good thing. Other than that, it didn't turn out like I wanted. Thank you, Aisha. It didn't turn out exactly great. Not like it's supposed to be. But there's this thing called quick weaves. If you don't know what a quick weave is, look it up. It's on YouTube. And basically you taking stocking caps on your hair and then you glue the hair to your stocking cap. So it's like making a wig, but you making it to your head. Okay? Now my real hair underneath is braided. It's braided down. So, you know, I got a lot of hair. And the reason, let's get down to the reason. The reason a lot of women do these hairstyles, the wigs, the weaves, the extensions, and all that kind of stuff is, for one, you want to protect your real hair. For two, some of the styles you want to do, you may not be able to do with your real hair. sometimes your real hair won't, because of genetics, because of, uh, sometimes you got illness where you're taking a lot of medication and stuff like that, and you may not have the hair to do the things that you want to do. You may not have all the hair, to do these styles that you love and all this kind of stuff. That's part of it too. And part of it is just, some people don't like messing with their hair every day. Because if you deal with your natural hair all the time, you're combing it, you're brushing it, you're curling it, you're doing something to it, you're manipulating it daily, so you can look like something at your job, and different things. So a lot of people don't want to sit in the mirror and manipulate their hair every single morning. Don't nobody really want to do that. And so that's why people wear wigs, weaves, extensions, braids, all those sorts of hairstyles. I don't know why people don't understand that. There are men out there that constantly talking about where your real hair? Why don't you ain't no woman if you ain't wearing your real hair. What is your hobby? Um my hobby is I ain't got no hobby. I got things I do. I ain't got no hobby. Now, if you want to say things I do a lot of stuff for myself. Like doing my hair is one of those things. Baking cookies is one of the things I do because I sell cookies. The other thing I do, what else do I do? I work on a lot of graphic designs for stuff sometimes. Not right now, but I do. I write a lot. That's a hobby. I have a Substack account where I write articles and stuff like that. So if you go to my Substack, Livia Flair, you can find me and on Substack, and you can read my articles. I have all kind of articles to read. You can subscribe there, and you can get exclusive content and stuff like that. That's what I do. I write. I write a lot. I love to write. I write all kinds of stories. I used to have a blog, but I kind of took it down. You know, because the more popular you get on YouTube, you don't want to have certain stuff out there. So I closed down my blog, and now I'm investing my time into my Substack. So you can go to my Substack at Livia Flair, read all the articles that I've written, and enjoy that other side of me over there. If this side don't satisfy your needs, you can go over there and read articles that I've written. Okay, you go read my work. Then you can come back here and say, you know what? I don't like you on a live stream, but I like you on, when you write these little articles. You could say that. You say, I like you when you write these little articles. I don't care about your live stream. You could be honest and tell me the truth. You could say, I don't like your live stream. And I'm gonna say, you know what? That's fine. What's your favorite place? My favorite place is going to my mama's house, to be honest. Because when I go over there, I forget about everything. I forget about responsibilities. I forget about everything. I lay on her couch in the comfy living room, and I fall asleep. And I get catered to. She caters to you. Hello, Kumar. How you doing? My eyes crush your heart. Oh my God. So I like going to my mama's house because I can relax and not think about things, as much. You know, there's a sense of comfort there. Not many people like going to their parents' house, because their parents dragged them through hell their whole childhood. My mama has been, you know, she been okay. She ain't been the best parent. She was, she was a little off the hook. But I made it. I survived. I'm still here, standing. You know what I mean? But when I go over there, she caters to me. I don't know why. It's just in her to do that. Maybe it's to make up for all that time that she drove me insane. Half a girlfriend. What's that mean? You got a girlfriend? Who your girlfriend? You got a girlfriend? Does anybody call their partner girlfriend, boyfriend anymore? Y'all just say, that woman over there. Oh, you single? Oh, good for you. It's good for your mental health to be single. It's good for your mental health to be single. Stay single. Where are you from? Indiana. I'm from Indiana, America. Home of the free, land of the brave. Home of the brave, land of the free. America. The West, as everybody else calls it. The West. The West. Yes, I'm from the West. A wicked, wicked place. Wicked. Wicked, wicked, wicked. Come to Dubai. Oh, no. I heard about y'all. No, no, no. I can't come to Dubai. And then I heard it's boring over there. I heard that it's boring over there in Dubai. People say it's boring. You're in America, Aisha. That's what I'm talking about. I heard Dubai was boring. I heard some other things about Dubai. It looked pretty on paper. But I don't know about me going there. Because I like to do what I want to do. And I don't like people telling me what I can and can't do. That's too strict for me. Y'all got too much parental monitoring over there. Y'all got too much parental control. I don't need a mama and daddy controlling me as an adult. I don't need that. Y'all got too many controls. I don't need that. Will you take me to marry you? How much do you do? Will you take, sir? Sir, you would need millions of dollars to marry me. I'm an American. I'm from the West. Americans are high value, or used to be. Cost millions. Okay. I don't even know who you are. How I'm married somebody I don't know who you are. I don't know nothing about you. You could be a stalker or a killer. You could be a stalker or a killer. I don't know. Do you speak multiple languages? No, I don't. I speak black. That's the only language I speak is black. And so I know if I go to Dubai and I speak the way I talk, they had me in jail. They had me in jail within 2 minutes of getting off the airplane. They'd be like, oh, this one is radical. Lock her up. I'd be over there telling the women, don't take none of this stuff. They've been really locked me up then. And then and then send money to my account. Send money to your account. Now, this ain't the way Dubai's supposed to go. That ain't the way, no, you got that messed up. That ain't the way it's supposed to go. You supposed to be rich in Dubai, and you supposed to have oil money. You supposed to send me money. Why am I sending you money? Yeah, Aisha, he tripping. Well, what you talking about? You got this backwards. You supposed to be sending me money, not me sending you money. You ain't heard about America right now? America, we don't even have no food. I'm barely holding on to my fat. I may be fat today, and then next month I'd be like a skeleton because they cutting all the food off. I may not even be around in a month. Who knows? The way this country going on, I'm trying to hold on to my fat. I can survive. I got a lot of fat on me, so I can survive a little while without food. But think of the people here who are skinny already and can't survive without, can't survive without eating. They may look at me like a rotisserie chicken. Sir Kumar, you ain't got no money. You ain't got no money. Okay? American women are high maintenance. Don't you know what we require? You gotta pay for our hair, our nails, toes, our clothes, jewelry, purses. You gotta pay for our trips out the country, going places. You gotta pay for all that. You wanna come here? You wouldn't like it here in America. To be honest, you wouldn't like it here. We live in a very there are a lot of hateful people here. A lot of hateful people. You wouldn't survive here. This is hate central. You sold your own. That's what I'm talking about. You should make that money, girl. Make that money. You know what I mean? You wouldn't like it here. And this man trying to get rid of immigrants. So why would you want to come here? This ain't the place. You can go anywhere in the world and have a better life. You know what I mean? You can go to the UK. You can go to Canada, Australia, Germany, all those places. You can have a better life than here. We still living in 1980 in America. Our country is 1980. China they living in year 3000. What is your monthly salary? What's that got to do with anything? We don't get that kind of money. We not rich. American people are not rich. They don't have no money. American people are not rich. The only people that got money is the majority. The majority, and we know who those people are. They got money. We don't have that kind of money. For the most part, they at the top. You got the 1%, a billionaire, trillionaires, or whatever, and then you got rich people, and then you got poor people. No. American money is not good money. It got blood on it. You don't need that in your mind and in your brain. Here you have to work a lot. You have to work a lot. It's not easy. It's not I'ma just easily get a job. You got millions of people right now don't have no job. They don't know how they're going to eat the next month in America. You got millions of people right now, no job. You understand? There's no job. There's millions of people with no job here in America. So if you think where you at is bad, think about being in a place where you can't get no job, even if you got a degree, no job, and the country is not trying to help you with food and shelter. Think about it. Do you want to live in a place where you come and you can't find no job? You can't get no business going because people ain't giving you no loans. Because the only way to do something, to have your own business, you gotta be able to get loans. And America lives on credit. You know what I mean? If you can't get them loans to buy the business, then you already messed up. And right now, these banks are stressing, and the U.S. dollar is going down the toilet. You know what I mean? So if the U.S. dollar is in decline, I don't think this is the place you want to do. Trading. You think trading is going to make you any money right now? These people are 2 steps from jumping off a bridge. And that's just the truth. You know what I mean? I don't think this is it. this place is old. Everything old here. And I think they keep it that way on purpose. You know, for the most part, they keep it, old because to deter people from coming here, trying to come here and stand. Because why haven't you, made advancements here? All these people here and no change, no real change. The only thing we do is keep fixing streets. We keep fixing the street over and over again. No new technology to keep potholes out of the street. It's just the same, paving the street. Every now and then, if there's too many people in the area, they start, making new highway. They make more highway. That's it. That's the only change we get. That's it. And new apartment buildings that nobody can afford. That kind of stuff. That's the only thing we got that's new. Other than that, no new advancements. You will feel like you went back in time. And now they really trying to take us back in time. They really trying to take us back in time. That's not these. Don't you know what a trader goes through here in America? A lot of these people, you need to research that in America. Sometimes these trader people, they lose so much money. They lose so much money that they lose their mind. Okay. Hello, Hema Nashu. How you doing? You know what I mean? Sometimes these trader people, they lose their mind. They lose their absolute mind. Do you want to be one of them? That's highly stressful. That is a high risk, high stress. And that's not something you come to America to just start doing. Think you're going to trade and make some money? You think you're just going to trade and be rich? If that's the case, all of us would be rich. It's not an easy thing to just jump into. To make the real money. The real money, those people are already locked in. And they not letting no new people in their circle. They let Americans trade, but it's at a lower level. The higher level where you make the millions of dollars and all that stuff, that's a gated community. And they ain't letting nobody in there. They ain't letting nobody in there. Okay? You ain't gonna just jump on their trade and stuff and think you're gonna make some money. That ain't it. And I'm just being honest. How long does it take for a man to fall in love? I mean, it may take uh I'm gonna say usually men know what they want in America. May take a few days, may take a few months. But he has to have his life together before he can even think about that. There ain't no man trying to be in love and all that until his life is together. And if he falsely, you know, gets into something where he falls in love with somebody and his life is not matching up already, it's gonna be a horrible relationship. It's gonna be horrible. Men have to have their life together. They have to have their money together, their identity, what they want to do with themselves, the confidence. They have to have all that together before they can fall in love with anybody. And if they do fall in love and they're not ready, it's not going to work. It goes to hell. But it could be days. It could be months. It just all depends on the man's situation. You can go to a concert, see a whole bunch of women and fall in love instantly, but that doesn't mean anything. Your life got to be together. Sorry to tell you, your life got to be together. You can't fall in love and be broke. I know many men try to, and then they end up in horrible situations. You gotta have your own stuff, your own house, your own car, your own everything before you deal with American women. Because American women are very strong and independent for the most part. And you gotta be able to match their energy. Because we not your mama. I'm not your mama. I don't want to be your mother. So you gotta have yourself together. Point blank, period. And that's the difference between American women and some of these other women. I'm not your mama. Instagram. I'm not on Instagram. I don't do Instagram. But anyway, I have to go because I got to start work. But you guys have a great day. Aisha, have a great day. I have to go now. I have work to do. Anyway, go outside, make a black friend. You know what I mean? And have a great day. Bye.